Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet, and it's time for the awards again, this time for September. And yeah, we would have had one really good bottling. That would have been the club bottling, but unfortunately that is disqualified from getting any awards. But have a look at Whisky.com for the Whisky.com club. You will find the club bottling there. It's an excellent bottling, which would always get a podium place if we would give ourselves a medal. So, but you had something very special this month.
Yeah, first,
Nope.
to be a little bit more exact, and this way. Yeah, I had a whiskey from South Korea. It's called Hwayo. Hwa is the thing which means, I think, fire, and yo means high and noble. So this is the high and noble whiskey, but it's just a nomination because this whiskey is the best whiskey I ever had from rice.
So this is a rice whiskey.
A rice whiskey. Typically, people know this soyu spirit.
Oh, it's a single grain whiskey. I would have asked, can you malt a rice?
And the soyu is the most often produced spirit in the world. So soyu makes 100 million cases, so it's extremely strong soyu. And I don't like it at all. It's nothing for me.
Rice spirit.
It's rice spirit and flavored rice spirit.
Oh, okay.
And this one is, well produced like you're doing whiskey, and matured in oak casks and everything. So I found that really remarkable. But well, it's no malt.
It's no malt. It's a grain whiskey.
Yeah. So,
but it would be interesting if you could malt a rice.
you should be able to, because rice germinates.
Yeah, it has to
the rice
germinate.
corns to the soil.
But I've never heard about rice malt.
Yeah, no.
Probably not really feasible, because otherwise people would do it. I think, did you get? No, I get the.
You have the third place, the bronze award.
Did we give the Glenmorangie the third award?
No,
you had the third one. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
So here we have the new Highland Park, 14 years of age. This is from the new series of Highland Park, which, well, now changed its heart. Not the taste, it stays the same, of course, but now they're no longer going with the Nordic mythology, but they're going with nature. Mm-hmm. And the bottle has the same shape, but different in appearance. So these runes are gone, and it's not all is that black as it was. It's lighter colors, earth colors. And this resembles very much the content of this. And I had the 12-year-old and the 14-year-old, and the 14-year-old I liked more than the 12-year-old, and this one is €62.90, and it's called the Land of Orkney.
Has there been an 18-year-old?
It's still there, the 18-year-old. Yes.
Oh, like the old one, because I think the 18 years old was like one of your your all-time best ones.
But I haven't tasted the new one. But I had some Highland Park 18 years over the years, so you can't
expectations are high for the 18
Yeah, of course, but you can't tell if those Highland Park 18 years stayed the same over the years, because your tongue, your receptors, your brain changed over the years. So there had been so many very, very good bottles out there. Probably the 18-year-old is no longer among my favorites, because there are so many new ones. We'll see
when you have it. Maybe it became better.
Yeah.
So, but okay, yeah. So we had a bit of a discussion whether this is bronze or with this is a silver. There's always a discussion going on about the places. And we had the Glenmorangie together as a tasting, and I have been to the launch event as well. And this is a bit unusual. It's a very nice whiskey, but it's a bit far from the tree.
Yes.
It's usually when you have a Glenmorangie, a tale of cake, a tale of ice cream, they're all pretty sweet, and the 10-year, the original 12-year now, they are like very fruity, like pineapples and all that kind of stuff. This here goes with Moroccan wine casks, like really deep, strong wine. I think they have rejuvenated casks as well, virgin casks. So it is a very spicy, tale of spices, spicy and hefty whiskey. So yeah, a bit further from the distillery character of Glenmorangie, but you can still feel the distillery character below that, and I think it's pretty awesome.
So it's 84 euros and 90 cents.
Yeah.
It's a limited edition, and it's the yearly bottling from Glenmorangie.
Yeah, and we do have a box, but.
Yeah, they changed again to the box. There had been times where they don't have boxes because of environmental.
Yeah, environmentalism. Or they just messed it up and couldn't get it in time.
It wasn't their fault.
That was the official story with the environmentalism.
Yeah, but it was the lockdowns and the breaking of the supply chains. And
Yeah,
so
maybe the packages weren't the Ever Given.
Probably.
Yeah. So anyway. The Glenmorangie has been in discussion for first place or Golden Award, but it got pushed down for the Glencadam Reserva de Tawny port. It's one of the small batches from Glencadam, and I really did like the Tawny port finish, and it just gave the whiskey just a really nice flavor, and it was an excellent whiskey.
So port wine cask finish, one of my favorite. Unfortunately, the bottle is still closed because you had it with an ambassador from the company, and they had their own samples with them. So unfortunately, I'm not able to have a.
But it's part of their small batch. That's kind of like a small batch series. So you will find it. I think the Glencadam. It's not like gone after this batch, but you will have it often. But the batches may vary. It's one of these batch series whiskies where the flavor of the batches does vary a little bit, but they try to keep it kind of consistent.
Glencadam isn't one of the very big distilleries. If you have batches from famous distilleries, you get 50,000, 80,000 bottles, and then everything is the same, even with the next batch. But if you stay smaller with the batches, then there might be differences.
And there's another news for Glencadam that I got just recently. It's the Glencadam Visitor Center just opened. So now, before that was like, small distillery, it's just a workhorse, can't get in. But now you can actually get in. I think back in the days you got in.
Nope.
Okay, Glencadam.
This was one of the very few. So we had a stroll over the graveyard close by.
Yeah, that's always the story with Glencadam as well. There are a lot of distilleries with graveyards next to it. But excellent whiskey, and they're steaming ahead. The Glencadam is one of the brands that get invested quite. So a new visitor center, and they are really working on their range as well. And some of them are really good.
Yeah, haven't they been sold to South Africa, to a South African company or proprietor?
It does belong to Angus Dundee.
It's Angus Dundee.
I think they sit in London.
Before that, Angus Dundee is old and famous.
Yeah.
No, before. I might be disturbed here somewhat.
Yeah. Anyway, the whiskey's good. It's Gold Award for September 2025. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.